Something that we haven't talked specifically about throughout this course is just general alternating 16th patterns on the hi-hat. We've kind of ended up covering those, and I've ended up showing you some kind of challenging exercises involving that because I threw you kind of off the deep end into that by saying, let's do two of those grooves in the crazy hi-hat section, alternating instead of one-handed. And so if you felt unprepared for that, or you felt like, man, I got to work up my alternating hat playing, I just want to kind of throw some additional things at you here that'll maybe, from a more basic fundamental standpoint, get you going in the right direction so then you can reapproach those things kind of with a fresh foundation. So we had a couple different exercises we were doing to kind of work your brain out as far as those types of patterns go. Like we were doing the or and by the way, you can practice them like that too without doing hi-hat cuts, just so there's less going on so you can practice on getting things tight and together. So that's a very valid way of practicing that. But something we can also do, because if we're gonna play snare not on just a 2 and 4 backbeat amidst an alternating 16th pattern, we've got to be comfortable with reaching over with our left hand because we're playing everything right hand lead and being able to hit those E's or Uhs. And so an additional exercise we could do, we could say, let's play kick quarter notes with alternating 16ths, and then we're gonna hit the snare on those various parts of the beat, shifting at every measure, something like this. And so on back around. And so that could be a way to also just improve that whole motion, that whole concept of the back and forth. So then you can play grooves kind of like those grooves are really hard to play tightly, and so it's good to practice those slowly, work them up slowly. And I think a reason why playing something like that is so challenging slow is because I probably wouldn't ever do that. I would just play it one-handed instead at that tempo, rather than doing the alternating thing and having to think about the stick motions. But practicing things like that slow can be really good because that'll help lock your left foot in with the kick, as well as left hand in with the kick, as well as the right hand, which we've already done a lot of. And so practice those things, stay up on the basics, and just work on being able to play that pattern where maybe it's even something really simple like just something to test out that reaching over with the left hand to play the E's or the Uhs.